I'm going to give today's Russian press review the title, Things Russian Officials Say. And that is because in today's Russian papers, Russian officials are quoted as saying some extraordinary things that tell us a lot, I think, about how Moscow views the world right now. Let's begin in Moskovsky Komsomolets with Sergei Stepashin, a former Russian Prime Minister and security chief, and now head of the Imperial Orthodox Palestine Society. At a roundtable discussion, he called Russia's opponents forces of the Antichrist. At the same event, Russian Senator Alexei Pushkov declared that the West has stopped being Christian. And Yevgeny Primakov, head of the Federal Agency for the Commonwealth of Independent States, Compatriots Abroad and International Humanitarian Cooperation, said Russia was a country chosen by God. The word he used was Bogoizbranost. And he suggested there was a difference between the concept of exceptionalism in the Western world, primarily America, and Russia's idea of being chosen by God. Our idea is not exclusive. It supports friendship and cooperation with other nations and civilizations. I suspect that Ukraine would disagree with that, having been invaded by Russia. Here's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov, who continues to promote the official Russian narrative that somehow Ukraine was involved in the Crocus City concert hall attack. He says it's clear already that it wasn't without a Ukrainian footprint. No evidence is presented here to back up that assertion. The government paper Rossiyskaya Gazeta reports that yesterday, when referring to the Crocus attack, President Putin claimed that Russia cannot be a target of terrorist attacks by Islamic fundamentalists. Kommersant has more on this and seems surprised by the president's words. Vladimir Putin contradicted existing versions of who carried out the terrorist attack, primarily the idea that Islamic State was behind it, and even though Islamic State has apparently claimed responsibility for it. We have a country, Vladimir Putin said, which demonstrates a unique example of interconfessional harmony and unity, interreligious and interethnic unity, and on the foreign stage behaves in such a way that it's unlikely to be a target for Islamic fundamentalists. But we definitely see the aim was to destroy the unity of Russian society, especially with the situation as it is today. Note, Vladimir Putin did not say the word Ukraine. By process of elimination, it came to mind, but he didn't say it. As regards Russia cannot be a target, well, keep in mind, last month the FSB itself said it had thwarted an Islamic State plot to attack a Moscow synagogue. The FSB also reported a shootout with Islamic State gunmen in the North Caucasus.